this comment at all? Just this type of offensive performance?
No. Just like we didn't feel yesterday coming. It's always the NBA season tests you to remind yourself who you are. Don't lose confidence. Never get too high. Never get too low. Just come with the right intentions, the right effort, the right attitude. And, if you're a good team, good things usually happen and you can usually bounce back. So I just like the way we just responded. It was great. The shots went down early. I know Zach went out, early in the game, but our defensive pressure and energy was solid. We only had 2 turnovers at halftime, which is what we've been talking about as of late. And then, from there, it's just a welling of confidence from everybody. So you love to see it and want to maintain it as long as we can.
As striking as it is to see Kuminga jump and see how quick he is there also something about just the grace, the smoothness? I mean, just being near the court today for the first time watching him, he seems like just the way he moves, you can see he's different than other young players.
Yeah, he's explosive and he has a knack to kind of just get wherever he wants to on the floor. And when he's decisive, he is tough. Not a lot of guys can stay in front of him, and then he's finding different ways to finish, being confident to shoot the ball when he has an open shot. He made some really good passes tonight as well that were decisive. One was in transition to me. He made another pass on a drive, kick into the corner. So those are the balances that he has to figure out when he gets more minutes to keep attacking the rim, put pressure on the paint. If he has room to finish, go after it. If he has an open shot, shoot it. And if not, find the open guy. Because eventually he'll start to see a little bit more attention.
Honestly, do you like that inverted play call where you set the screen for him? I mean, it does seem you guys don't use it a ton, but it seems to give him a clear lane for a dunk almost every time.
Yeah, a lot of that is just figuring out how teams are going to guard me, and if you're going to react to the ball or stay with me. I don't want to overdo it, but I always enjoy setting good screens because like if teams are gonna tell the guy that's matched up with me not to leave me ever, and that's gonna create open offense, open looks. And you have a guy like him who can turn the corner. Wiggs has done it a couple of times too, where they turn the corner and they're at the rim in 2 dribbles, and it's hard to guard. So me and Wiggs got one where I set one for him and he kicked it back to me for a 3 in the 3rd quarter. Just good options to have to switch it up a little bit and have a different look if I want to get a lot of attention.
We're obviously prioritizing Kuminga's development. I mean, he's only 18. Long term, you can sort of imagine how good he might be. But right now, for this season, with you guys dealing with some injuries and some uncertainty, I mean, how much can he help and make a difference here the rest of the way?
That'll show itself. I mean, it's kind of hard to predict, but it's also on him to maintain focus on what's going to get, make him better, whether he's playing 25 minutes, whether he's in the G League, whether he's coming in for spot minutes. That effort that he showed tonight was amazing, and he needs to do that every time he has an opportunity to play, because every rep he gets is important for his development, for his confidence, developing a skill set. And his game it's interesting because you can kind of throw him out there with pretty much any lineup for the most part, and he can do what he does. It's just effort and intensity at the end of the day for him, because he is so athletic. He has unbelievable upside, but what he does well is